What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Southampton career mode. Today, we pretty much go on a pretty decent tear against two pretty decent teams. Decent being said a lot, apparently. First up, we go against Tottenham. They're going to be running a 5-3-2. Tadic, an ex-player of ours, is playing for them as a starter. Not really what I expected, honestly. But they also have Bonaventura in there. I think here what I'm doing is just... What am I doing here? Oh, right. So basically, the entire first half was very boring. There was nothing, if anything. Every shot I had was pretty much blocked. Any shot in the game in general was pretty much blocked. So we just go to halftime, and so I sped up a little bit just so that you guys see that, there's nothing to be seen. But 4 shots, 3 on target, nothing really concrete. I will say, though, this game, Tottenham were pretty annoying with their 3 central midfielders. Very agile, very quick, very good on the ball. And it wound up costing me 2 yellows, 1 for Guerrero, 1 for Van Dijk. You can see them right there. That shot by, I think it was Redmond, is pretty much the best shot we had this game so far. But it's time to make some changes. So first we're going to bring on Tammy Abraham. Then we're going to bring on Davies. And I don't remember if I brought on a third or who the third was. But immediately off that throw-in, where we just brought on our players, Among looks to be the other player. We have ourselves a pretty good chance here with Milinkovic. He misses, or well, it gets saved, and Abraham is actually there. And you can see here a nice little dead fish celebration because, honestly, I was pissed at Tottenham. They had been defending. They had been very annoying. So, of course, me scoring against them, especially with such a clean little possession play right there, right in front of their box, I thought it was a good way to show a little bit of disrespect towards them because, again, they were just pissing me off, basically. But this goal here, I think, is what causes the floodgates to open. I don't remember how much we beat them by. But like I said, this game, or this episode, we pretty much just established dominance because we are going up against Tottenham, who is a solid team, top 4 or 5 place team in the Premier League. And then I think next is Chelsea, and we just go on a tear. So here, Lamina, I think, is up next for the goal, 2-0, 69 minutes in. And we are not done here, I'm pretty sure. But you can tell that the subs were pretty much the main difference in us making sure we score here, because even though Dolberg, Lamina, and Milinkovic started this game, it's very rare for them to actually link up this well for whatever reason, honestly. I mean, they link up just fine, but never on a counterattack like this, mainly because Lamina is mostly just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. Oh, wow, I guess we only won by 2. That sucks. I thought we won by more. Could have sworn we won by more. But anyways, 12 shots, 9 on target, 52% possession. Pass accuracy, not in the 90s, so not as good as I'd like it to be. But nonetheless, still, showing dominance because Tottenham, while they were super defensive and while they were trying to counterattack, they were unable to really do anything positive. And yeah, Chelsea is up next. Doesn't look like we're going to have any changes. Oh, no, yeah, we don't have Van Dijk. Must have been because he wound up picking up a second yellow. Not a red card in-game, but just too many accumulated yellow cards over the course of the last couple of weeks. So he couldn't play for this game. Looks like Chelsea are going to be running a 5-2-3. Pretty standard for them, I'd say. Any changes? Anything crazy different? No, everybody's pretty much there. Here, this is going to be a decent counterattacking goal here by us. So it's pretty much starts off as a goal kick, then a long over-the-top through ball to Hazard, of all people, who still somehow makes the header work. But, he pretty much just heads it straight towards my player, and we just move on up the field and score. I don't know why I made this celebration. I think it was just an accident, like I said before in other episodes. At this point, I just celebrate by clicking buttons. I'm starting to find out which sequence does what, and I'm starting to find some of my more favorite celebrations, especially as the episodes go on. Like I said, when I first started doing these post-game commentary sessions, these kinds of things are very easy to record. So I'm literally about, I want to say, 6 to 8 ish episodes into the season. In fact, the very last episode for this season is actually currently being recorded. All I have to record at this point is what is it, the second, no, the last game, and that's pretty much the end of the season. So this is, this is working out well. I'm able to record properly. I'm able to get everything I want, and I'm able to progress through the season fast enough for me to be able to just take a break from career mode for a little bit, as the episodes have already accumulated properly, and then I just do the post game commentary and all that stuff. And honestly, it just feels better. I do still enjoy live commentaries when I'm doing career modes, but doing things like this is a very welcome change of pace. And at the same time, it allows me to record way more whenever I want. Before, I was limited to recording only when I was able to actually get episodes out, all in one process. Record, edit, render, and upload was the process. Now I can record whenever. It could be 3 a.m. I'm home and everybody else is asleep. No noise needs to be said or done, and I can just turn on the Elgato, turn on the Xbox, and start recording, and that'll be it. Here, this goal kind of I want to say upset me in a way, because that's a nice goal, don't get me wrong, but two very high over the top balls. One from Willian to get it over to, I think that was Moses, and then him being able to actually get this kind of a cross off, even though Guerrero, I think that is right there on him, is very, very unfortunate. It doesn't change much for the end result, but this definitely gave Chelsea an opportunity to come back. And they did try. They were sending people forward. They were sending their defenders forward, their tall players, trying to get stuff into the box. Thankfully, nothing came from it. But nonetheless, these two teams, these two top-tier teams, are no longer a threat to me. In a way, they never really were. I've gotten to the point in career mode where, even on Legendary, it's no longer a challenge. I don't know. I don't know what I can do at this point to make things more difficult. But I will say that it's nice being able to basically beat whoever it is that you want, even while on Legendary, and even when you're using players that aren't necessarily up to par in terms of overall ratings. But you can see here, 11 shots, 6 on target compared to 4, and then 3 on target, 53% possession, 90% pass accuracy, just barely breaking that 90 range. So that means that it's good enough in terms of possession, and Redmond is going to pick up man of the match here. I agree, he played well. He scored, I think, 2 or at least 1 goal, one very good goal for sure, which was the top corner finesse shot. But with that, we're going to end the episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment, subscribe if you're new. Peace.